and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WTF The Darkness. On commentary, I'm Dick Harding, joined by my good friend, Les Manley.
Great to see you again on this Saturday, Dick. Absolutely great to see you. Not great to be here, surrounded by the darkness.
It's a gruesome feeling for me as well. Outcoming first, Zynda Grace. Another woman here to try and prevent the evils of the darkness from escaping.
She's gonna have a tough time tonight.
Absolutely correct, as tonight she will be taking on a member of the Coven, Lilith, in a match against, well, just Lilith. Followed shortly by a match between Sarah, her sister, Angela Bolek, and a fellow countryman, and then a men's triple threat match. The winner will go against Mr. Lucha for the WTF Men's Championship.
Is that match going to happen on Explosion? I can't imagine anything happening of this magnitude, this darkness.
I think Mr. Lucha might wind up coming here. It hasn't quite been discussed yet, but the contender of tonight's match will go against Mr. Lucha for the WTF Men's Championship. Zynda Grace is preparing as she will be battling against.
Not quite the full might of the Coven.
They show up in force, that's for sure. Only Emily Grimm knows exactly what's in store for Zynda Grace tonight. As, again, she considers both of these women, Devin Lovecraft and Lilith, as her pupils, her followers.
I could never understand how mad people could follow other mad people as followers, mistaken individuals. Can't help but feel for them.
Well, I don't think they'd feel anything for you. The darkness is surrounding them. It's coming for us all. Shout out to our new ring and stage design. This is Lilith starting off strong, not wanting to let down her mistress, Emily Grimm.
A great feat of strength being shown by Zynda Grace. She's not giving up with that fight.
Absolutely not. I don't think any woman would against the Coven. They need to show that not everything is as dark as they'd like to make it here.
Well, this is the darkness. This is, for all intents and purposes, their show. This is
a great DDT.
A devilish DDT from this perspective.
Well, they're calling for a neck breaker right off the top rope.
Absolutely violent to be on the other end of that.
And the back of Zynda Grace has to be almost nearly shattered.
I don't know about shattered, but definitely in pain. It started to show.
Lilith with the grip on, sinister grip on Zynda Grace.
Looks like she might be trying to make her way. She's making her way out of it.
And a great spine buster from Zynda Grace.
Disappointment visible on Emily Grimm.
Zynda not letting the Coven best her. Here comes Lilith with a road to hell. And Lilith wins.
The Coven wins. The darkness continues to surround us all. The fear spreads.
Power of the Coven on display as they celebrate their victory here tonight. Next up, we'll move on to our tag team action of the night. We have Sarah and her sister Fred's debut, as well as Angela Bolek and one of her fellow countrymen, Anna Maximus, join us here in the darkness. Well, first, here comes a woman who declared herself as the shining light of the darkness.
A woman who I personally am very happy to see here amongst us all. I agree with that sentiment that she is the shining light here in the darkness.
Sarah is one of the top, what do we call the individuals here who compete in the darkness?
Deranged?
Well, I don't think Sarah's deranged.
No, she's brave.
And here comes her sister now, Fred. Not quite as experienced, but she definitely wants to show the fans here that she has what it takes to make it in the darkness, to be one of the purveyors, one of the naysayers.
A naysayer?
Well, to say no to the darkness, to be able to overcome the darkness.
I understand entirely. I hope for her sake she can overcome the darkness.
Now, Angelina Bolek, the Russian road warrior, the Russian rebel, the Russian, I don't think she has any more nicknames.
I don't believe she has any more nicknames after that either. You're just making a fool of yourself now.
Thanks. I'll take it as a compliment.
You shouldn't. I kind of insulted you. You should really, I know I'm just gonna apologize. I don't want to make anything of this.
Well, Angelina Bolek wants to make something of this match, as she wants to, again, show the dominance here of her own strength and dominance, as she didn't have a great luck in her last match here.
I don't think any woman has any luck competing in the darkness. It's dark times. Here comes Anna Maximus now. A woman who looks prepared to compete here in the darkness.
Absolutely right. This is a woman who not quite considers herself in the same level of evil and mystic power as the Coven. Definitely has a sinister nature to her.
A siren, a seductress, a temptress, that's what she appears to be.
Is she tempting you?
Never. My heart is too pure. Much like Sarah, that's why I can see the light, the shining light she is.
Nice arm wrench there, right using the rope. Great techniques from Sarah. Bolek getting some offense off,
Lifting her up with some great power suplex.
tagging in her partner. This is now the in-ring debut of Anna Maximus, and then she gets some nice hit on a mid-air Sarah.
She's getting some nice offense off period. Now working the arm. She didn't want to come here and just, flail on her first.
Oh, wow, taking a knee right to the face. Spine buster from Sarah. Tagging in Fred.
Now two of our debuting stars are in the ring together.
Nice head toss from some aggressive blows coming from Fred. Anna getting out of the corner there, getting Fred up against, getting her on the ropes. Great offense from Anna Maximus.
Quite a bit of a back and forth there, literally.
Nice hip toss. Using the corner to her advantage, tagging in Angelina Bolek. Let's see if which one of these women is if Fred's aggressive style can match up to Angelina Bolek.
Yes, a brutal power. Looks like she's gonna have to summon more of that power to take on.
Right. This is a great back and forth between the two.
It looks like she's getting dominated. Oh no, you're talking about a great back and forth.
Great back and forth.
Oh, shut up. Give you a little attitude.
Right into the steel steps. Bolek and Maximus waiting for Fred to come back in. Here she comes. Maybe Bolek was a little too relaxed in the corner, and here comes a great nice corkscrew kick from Fred, dragging her into the middle of the ring. Doesn't want to give her that opportunity for the tag, for that rope break.
A little heavier than she expected, huh?
Kick out at 2.
She probably could have gone for that cover a little earlier. Maybe could have had her, but she was a bit more tired. It's a resting time. Comes Angelina Bolek. She's had to rest. She's getting out.
Multiple clotheslines.
Clotheslines?
Multiple clotheslines from Angelina Bolek. Kick out at 2.
Angelina getting ready for some interrupted before Fred now has her in the corner.
And a great move from Fred.
You think either of these teams have what it takes to take on the Coven?
I think that's what they're training for. I don't know if these women see themselves as obviously the Russian Road Warrior doesn't see herself as a more powerful witch from the Coven. Great move from Sarah. But sometimes they might have the sinister nature, the power to take out, the bravery to take out such dark mystical foes. A great suplex to a pile driver. I'm stunned. That was a wow. I'm
absolute brutality coming from Angelina Bolek. Spread out the ring. Sarah dragging her half-lifeless body around. She's doing to these women is absolutely unfounded. I can't look anymore. Oh my... Oh.
Dragging Sarah across, throwing her into the corner, keeping her in the corner. From the cover. Kick out from Sarah. Fred back on her feet, finally getting back to the ring. Comes out of Maximus now. Sarah taking her chance, getting some offense off. Great slam from Sarah. And a DDT! Sarah now tagging in Fred, maybe getting in the rest she needs, and Fred has the rest that she needed. And a great move from nice slingshot lariat.
Out of Maximus with a great suplex.
Sarah breaking up the pin.
Could hear the blows coming from Fred hitting out of Maximus.
And right, it's a few blocks. It's a little hard to keep.
I was about to say Sarah, I honestly was.
Great bomb from Fred. Keeping her in the center, keeping her away from that rope break. It's just necessary. I didn't think they were going to get it there for a second.
Angela Bolek, I didn't think she was going to get it, but they were going to get it either. She completely missed the opportunity to break up the pin.
She's in shock now. These two are celebrating. Congratulations to the sensational siblings.
I hear they might have one more in store for us coming up.
Right now?
No. A few weeks.
Well, on store right now, coming up, we're going to have this men's triple threat match between Crusher Hogan Jr., Baghead, and Enkidu.
It's almost... It's a monster and two half men. A monster and a half and a man and a half.
First out, what you're calling, I'm assuming, a half man.
A deranged man, if he is a man.
Crusher Hogan returns to us here in the darkness. He wishes to regain an opportunity to get the WTF Men's Championship. He lost to Mr. Lucha for the initial title.
A tragedy for Crusher Hogan Jr. See the derangement as he tries to rebuild himself here in the darkness. Who tries to rebuild themselves in the darkness?
Well, here's a man that built himself out of the darkness.
Oh yes, Baghead. At a loss of words there, Dick.
I'm trying to gather my composure. There's something truly sinister and dark about this individual. Don't look into his eyes.
Why would I look into his eyes? Did you make the mistake of looking into his eyes? You fool. Absolutely foolish of you. I might have just looked into his eyes.
What did you see when you looked at?
I just saw darkness. Endless darkness.
Who are you cheering for in this triple threat match?
Honestly, I think I just want to survive watching it, standing by as sheer utter violence is about to consume this arena.
Here comes Enkidu. Man who claims he hunts beasts and isn't afraid of the darkness.
Say, man, I thought he was a demigod. Some kind of otherworldly bestial of a man.
I believe Enkidu is just a man, a wild man. One that has seen his fair share of chaos and disorder. One that has transcended his mortal form in order to brave the darkness and face the evils.
Sometimes one has to become evil in order to look it in the face. As for your question, I don't know if I could root for a cheer for any of these men. Like I said, I just want to survive.
Starting off by just a large...
That's two giant men that have just been tossed around, one after the other.
Baghead getting ready, showing his more sinister side as he just watches the torture that Crusher Hogan inflicts on Enkidu.
Not a great slap from Crusher Hogan. He does not want to lose this chance at the WTF Men's Championship.
Enkidu breaking up the pin there.
Almost looked like he was out of a fit that even happened.
Comes another slam from Crusher Hogan. Enkidu now out of the ring. Baghead and Crusher Hogan going toe to toe. A monster versus a monster of a man. Great slam from Crusher Hogan.
The power of Crusher Hogan Jr. Look at that. Look at this absolutely amazing feat of strength.
Speaking of amazing feats of strength, look at Enkidu just tossing Crusher Hogan around. That's a 6-foot man. He just tossed him around like that.
The power behind all of these components, all these opponents, I'm sorry. Mr. Lucha will have quite...
I agree, I'm afraid for Mr. Lucha now, just seeing what these men are doing here, the absolute violence they're inflicting on Uranagi. Ref not even getting the opportunity to get a count on. Comes Crusher Hook with the... Enkidu with the kick out.
Great gut wrench toss by Crusher Hogan.
Michinoku driver from Baghead. Look, here comes. Hitting him on the lungs. Oh my god, this is. In the face of fear. Enkidu trying to get back in this, but the Baghead not letting.
Crusher Hogan's trying to recover now. Looks like he's getting ready to get back in. This is now.
Oh, Baghead smacking him. Not letting him get quite in, but Baghead getting thrown out the ring. Crusher wants this. He wants Enkidu. Looks like Baghead. Oh my! He just.
I saw that. Baghead. He grabbed Crusher right after Enkidu hit him with the knees.
It was amazing. Just getting him into the Uranagi. Here comes Enkidu. Crushing the face of Baghead. This could be it. This could be it.
Oh, I don't think so, says Baghead. Tossing Enkidu back. Crusher Hogan recovering back now, coming in the ring.
Dark matter Uranagi from powerbomb from Crusher Hogan to Baghead. Enkidu just tossing around Crusher. Absolute power of this monster.
Physical abilities, look at that.
These men all trying to take. Oh, and a great fall away slam from.
Face slam, gripping him by the this.
Enkidu getting Baghead away. Now, great boot.
I don't think he's wearing boots.
There's Crusher breaking up whatever this submission is, or wanting to. Getting the adulations of the crowd now. What's going on?
These damn lights.
All men waiting for something big to happen. Baghead getting Crusher. Slamming him down. Backbreaker. Here comes Enkidu on. Baghead smacking him up, getting some moves on.
Now here comes Crusher getting Baghead, don't let him get anything.
Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god.
Monstrous. Baghead breaking up with Crusher Hogan. Look how much he's bleeding already.
The face of Crusher Hogan Jr. covered in blood. Imagine if Mr. Lucha has to take on either of these men. What they could do to him.
I can't imagine what Crusher Hogan wants to do to Mr. Lucha after he lost that first attempt to get the WTF Championship.
Baghead taking a big move to the suplex out from. This could be it. Baghead almost getting back instantly. Wow!
Almost like he was just taking a rest there.
The massive slam from Enkidu. Going for the cover. That's it. That's Enkidu as the #1 contender and will go against Mr. Lucha. Coming up, when not quite sure if it'll happen yet on Explosion or Darkness, but
I can't imagine a Explosion being haunted by this level of indecency.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?